say I've had a lesson a while, so.
No, fine, mate. Well, listen, I'm not going to stand here and do anything with the intention of you not being able to get out and play well tonight.
No. But to be honest with you, I'm not too worried about tomorrow.
But also, we've done a lot of work over the winter and stuff anyway, so we're hopefully we'll see. Hopefully, we're going to be like, you know, pretty much there and thereabouts, and just see if there's anything we can do to. What your you've had less in a while, but what are your intentions out the back of the day? Is there anything you're worried about? Is there anything you're not liking?
The only thing I feel like I'm not liking is I don't feel like I can release the club, like even with them 9-irons there.
Because you're scared it's going to the left.
I feel like I'm getting to about here, and then I'm just sort of holding it off as such, and just trying to sort of prod it on line. I know with my other swing when I was coming in and out, at least with that swing I felt like I could get here, I could release the club and hit it hard.
Yeah.
I don't feel like, especially with the short clubs, even like my gap wedge or my wedge, I don't feel like I can go at it without losing control of either pushing it or pulling it. A few sort of wedge shots, like gap wedges and things like that, if I go at it a little bit, I'll get a bit of a pull out of it, which is obviously it's going left. But even with the longer clubs, I don't feel like with drivers I can really go at it and release the club. But like I say, I just feel like I'm getting to about here, and I'm just sort of prodding it and just flipping it that way. So I'm hitting maybe one club more all the time, and just trying to control it, but just sort of push it in that direction. And
Okay, cool. It's feedback you want.
Yeah. So even with that one, I just feel like I just leave the face open. I feel like I leave the face open and just push it that way. If I feel like, if I've got a swing on this one, I feel like I've released the club. But
I think this has always been our problem with you, is you've always been a handier player.
Yeah.
But it's where it's benefited you from a speed point of view, it's killed you from a controllability point of view. So ultimately, I mean, just looking at the difference between those two swings, the first one was still right at the target with the closed club face. Okay. Lie, angle, just cool. We've spoken about it before, but very neutral with the fly. That one, path slips a little bit underneath you because you'll just move it to get a bit more speed, and then this happens. So you're right with regards to, look at the difference in club head speed. Well, 1 mile an hour. Loft changes from 26 with good high spin numbers on it, still carrying 176 to 22.9, and you lose 600 RPM. So you might hit it further, but you ain't going to stop it. Well, she probably will stop like that. You've gone from 130 rotations per minute of draw to 1250. And so all of a sudden, you're going, it's more slower.
Like I say, once you get up at sort of drivers, you just can't, I just don't feel like I can swing it like that, because I'll just be snap hooking, and if I end up just going around in a circle if I hit 4 shots. So.
How's the grip feeling?
Yeah, it feels alright. To be honest with you, I know you always say like get it in your fingers. I've just got it a little bit on sort of like the ball here, and it's kind of helped me to control what I'm doing with the club head. I feel like when it's in my fingers, this hand just gets a little bit lost, like in here. So it's a little bit more in my palm than probably you'd like, but it feels like I can control the face a little bit more. So I like the way I'm kind of swinging and controlling the ball, but it's not. But I'm thinking about it all the time. You know what I mean? I can't stand there and just swing it.
You can if you do your own swing.
Yeah.
put the ball half a rotation further back in the stance. And from here, so keep your grip on it, okay, don't change your hands, but all I'm going to do from here is just, what I want you to imagine is that the butt of the club is going to feel like it's just going to sit a little bit more toward your left hip. So visually,
it's open.
Visually, but we know, well, we're going to do a shot in a second, so just, so instead of kind of this position here, where this is almost encouraging this kind of cupping of the left wrist, I want you to feel like it's almost more of an extension straight down from there. And it's just going to, at setup, it would just appear like your club face slightly open, but the majority of guys on tour that play with this draw, not lofted and back, it's almost just as if the heel is just sitting slightly further forward than the toe. So that's it, so just tuck, it's the butt of the club in towards your left hip. So keep going, keep there. It looked like you went at that one. How did that one feel?
Yeah, it felt better. I feel obviously just with the club face being a bit more open, it gives me a little bit more confidence to release it a bit.
Yeah.
But maybe I wasn't thinking about trying to control it. Maybe outside
So
myself.
set yourself up again. They'll sit in front of your camera. Set yourself up again. Good. So once you get yourself in there, just ball position feels touch back, but just the butt of the shaft into your left hip.
Went at that one.
But that, you say you went to that one, but that even then, we're going to look at the curvature point of view. Yes, you've hit it left, you've hit it long, but you've not. I think the path isn't bad for you on that one.
Yeah.
Slightly over close the club face, but the it was only 500. You went at that one. It was only 500 rotation of jaw against what was the other one we had?
1200.
1250, something like that. So and it sounds simple. It's just Lions had me doing a very, very similar thing. It was just kind of getting myself in, getting my top hand on, and then just getting the butt. So now, I mean, if I set up normal, genuinely, you'll probably stand there and go, "Cool, that's open." But that is, for me, if I was to hit that, I'd feel like this. Yeah. And you'll probably stand and say, "Well, yeah, here's it." But it's only more because that shoulder is now, it's almost straight in line. So this now can work as one as I move my swing, rather than
I think that might
this kind of thing here. Pitching, wedge play, I'd encourage you to play neutral. So I'd almost encourage you to get the club in there and almost feel like you've probably got more of a cupping to that left wrist, because we can use the loft of the club. But iron play, now get that kind of set up in here, because you are going to, we know it's what you do. You are going to rotate and release.
So the ones that you said,
get it there.
That's it, good. Yeah, get that butt of the club into the perfect there. And now from here, that's it. We can now commit through the shot. And you know you don't hit the left. And you're still drawing the ball.
Yeah.
That's the furthest one you've hit.
I was going to say, I felt much more comfortable coming down and putting off the foot. But it feels much more when I get to the
just going to see if
top of my back.
Just to go cool down. There's an element of it, we've got to play with what feels comfortable for you. So I'd still encourage you to feel like you're swinging pathwise as neutral as you can. But set yourself up with that shaft into your left hip. Imagine like your shoulder to club head is going to be one line.
So if I try and swing one as neutral. Just getting that kind of feeling of.
Absolutely.
We was talking last time.
182 in the air. 94 mile an hour clubbing speed, which is creeping up. So that one there was perfect. It was like 1.5 or 2 degrees. 1.5 into out, just slightly close to the club face. So
that's getting that.
That's that feeling there. And that's getting you to strike on it, and you've got no more leg action. God. So good.
I think with leg action is all about me controlling the backswing. If I can control the backswing, when I lose the backswing, that's when that goes, isn't it? Standard
lock, standard line, standard length, standard grip, everything is very similar to what the shoes is. It shouldn't really be much different. So butt of the club into the left hip. as much as you can. Yeah, good, 220, mate.
Hold it.
220. Good bad one.
Yeah, better try and get started.
So I think that's available 2, 3, 4, and 5
Right.
in head shape. But then obviously it's forged anyway, so we can go 3 and D loft,
Yeah.
2 and
What's about 18 to 20 we'll be looking at? It'd be in between 2 and 3.
yeah. I mean, what are you looking for it for? What do you want to use it for? Are you going to hit it off the tee?
Yeah, probably a 2-arm equivalent.
So go 2.
Yeah.
Just use it. So it's just from a driving, more of a driving iron point of view.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that
You're going to be able to hit it off the fairway
yeah,
because it's a design of the head,
yeah.
but it's also a little bit more fiery. So look
Yeah.
at the 2 in it.